Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we have some big news coming out of the FM community, and let's just fire in. So, unless you've been living under a rock for the last few weeks, you will have seen some teasers on Twitter that look a little bit like this. And if you're like me, you've probably been sitting there going, oh, wonder what this is, FM Base are involved, Zealand's involved, should be pretty good. But I didn't expect this. This is quite something. So as soon as this dropped, I thought we need to have a talk about this, because this is some big news for the FM community. I think this might be one of the sort of better announcements that I've seen in quite some time. So what was announced today was FM Base Rivals. Now, you're probably wondering, well, Kyle, what's that? So essentially, FM Base Rivals is a brand new service launched by FM Base and Zealand, which essentially allows you to play ranked 1v1 games online on Football Manager 2021. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, how's that possible, Kyle? How is that something we can do? I don't understand how that's going to work. Well, let me tell you. So, first thing you're looking to do is go to baserivals.com. The link is in the description down below, along with everything else that's sort of mentioned on this video. You then want to come down to enter matchmaking. What this will do, this will generate an invite to the FM Base Discord. Obviously for me, that has just launched Discord because I'm already part of it. So if you're not already connected to the server, obviously you'll read the rules, and again, it'll take you to all the different channels on the Discord server. I'm assuming most people who are watching this know how Discord works. If you don't, again, it's pretty simple. There's a list of channels down here. All you really need to worry about is the Base Rivals section. So here we have Base Rivals, and you've got your 4 different channels. So you've got matchmaking, you've got match log, commands, and support. Okay, so the main one will be matchmaking. This is where all the magic happens. So when you come in, there's the welcome message. What it tells you is you need this file to play. What does that mean? So you click on that link and it will take you here. Essentially, this is the save file for FM Base Rivals. All you really need to do is download. That'll download onto your system. Obviously, I've already got it. Once you've downloaded that, you will then place that, as it says here, into your games folder, which you can find in the Sports Interactive folder in My Documents. Go to Football Manager 2021, then Games folder, and then boom, straight in there with that FM save file. So all you're going to do now is jump into FM21, you're going to hit load game, and then you are going to hit FM Base Cup. So, we click on that, loads through the game. So, all you need to do there is hit your manager. You can set up a new one or use one you've already got there. You then want to go in and select one of 2 teams. So you've got Team 2 and Team 1, naturally, obviously. I've said them the other way around, but there you go. So you've got Team 1 and Team 2. All you need to do is just pick your team. You then come through here, you then hit your suggested, there we go, and then you start playing. So all you need to do now is jump into your preferences. You're going to come in and hit online. Once you go into your online game preferences, you're wanting to change this to anyone. Now it's going to ask you for a server name and a server password. Now you're going to ask me, Kyle, what do I put in here? Well, that is where the Discord comes in. So, once you get to the Discord, all you're going to do is go into the chat, hit exclamation mark and Q, enter, and then what that does there is that adds you into a queue. So, essentially, what will happen is once 2 people are in the queue, it'll then go into your DMs. So, if we have a look at the DMs I've got previously from FM Base. So, once you've joined the queue, you'll get a wee notification here telling you that you have been added to the queue. Then, once a match has been found, it'll tell you, as you can see, match found, and it'll say you can find your lobby here, and it'll create a channel that's private for you and the other player. Once you click on that link, it'll take you into that. You then have the conversation with that other player. You then set up the game. That's when you go back to FM, and once you're back in FM, you'll take the server name and password that it generates for you, fire it in here, and then hit confirm. Once you've hit confirm, then your opponent can then join the game. If you're not the host, obviously you would then just take that server name and password, hit join online game, and then that'll be you into the game select your team, add your manager, and there you go. Start playing from there. Pretty straightforward, to be honest. But now the question is, well, Kyle, what does this mean? Like, you play each other, you know, what actually happens? Well, if anyone here has played FIFA Ultimate Team and you've played Division Rivals, you'll understand the system of, you know, each time you win, your ranking goes up a little bit, each time you lose, your ranking then goes back down. Exactly the same formula here. So yeah, so if you have a look at myself here on Discord, you can see that I played my first match here, won 2-0. My ranking went from 1000 to 1026, and my opponent went from 1000 to 975. I then played my second game, which I won 4-3. Ranking went up from 1026 to 1048. My opponent went from 973 to 949. Then I played my most recent game, which we'll not talk about, but I got beat 5-0. My opponent's ranking went from 973 up to 1008. Then my ranking went from 1048 to 1017. So, what does this mean? What do these points actually come to? Well, if we head back over to baserivals.com. So, here on baserivals.com, they have the auto-updating leaderboard, essentially. So, as you can see, top of the leaderboard here is Crypto with 1074 points. So they obviously have won 3 games and are yet to lose. So that means they are sitting there looking at a £75 Zealand merch gift card. Can't complain too much about that. So as you can see, I'm currently sitting here in 31st with 2 wins and 1 loss. Not ideal, to be honest. 1017. It's a respectable score, to be honest. I've only played 3 games so far. Hopefully we can get back up here. But we'll see. We'll see how we get on. So yeah, so once you've played your game, obviously you want to get back onto that leaderboard. So how do the points end up on the leaderboard is what my next question would be. And that is pretty straightforward as well. So back over on Discord, once you're in your lobby, after the game is finished, all you need to do is there's a command. If you're wondering, right, how do we use these commands? Like, what do they actually mean? Well, funnily enough, there is a page for that. So we look at commands here. It's got all the commands you can use on Discord there. The big one is the win. So all you do is !win at whoever's won, i.e. yourself. And then what'll happen is it'll trigger sort of like a series of questions which you both have to agree with, and then the score gets automatically updated onto the leaderboard. So I mean, pretty straightforward, to be honest. I've not really had any problems apart from, you know, some people taking a bit of time getting into the game and stuff like that, but so far everything's been really good. No issues whatsoever. So not only at the moment is there a leaderboard, but there will also be a ranking system. So the rankings at the moment are unknown, rookie, prospect, master and champion. Now, I feel like everyone's going to be trying to get to that champion, try to grind it out, try to get the wins in. So I think it should be quite interesting, especially amongst the creators out there who sort of going head to head, which is something I'm sort of looking forward to seeing here. So each season is 3 months long, so you've got 3 months to rack up as much points and wins as you can to finish in that top 8, who all get some form of prize. At the moment, it's currently in the first week, which is the pre-season stage. So at the moment, this lasts until the 8th of February. So winners will be obviously locked in at that point. So as you can see from looking at the Discord there, I'd played 3 games so far this evening since the game mode launched. And I mean, it's really fun, to be honest. There was a few, you know, sort of teething problems around getting the Discord all sorted, and both players kind of know what we're doing and what we're expected to do. But I think that's just normal. That's always going to happen. It only really took the first game for me to kind of get the swing of things. Might take a bit longer for some people, but I think for most people, I don't really use Discord that often. As you can see, I use it a bit, but not that much. So again, I'm not amazing at it, and I sort of understood how it all worked and sort of got the gist of it. So I think it's pretty easy for most people. Again, just one thing I want to address before anyone says it. Yes, I'm using the light mode on Base Rivals. Apologies. But in all seriousness, I can really see this being a very, very good game mode. It'll be good for streamers, it'll be good for sort of content creators around the board, to be honest. That race to champion and that initial grind is going to be quite fun, I think. Especially for, you know, creators and things like that as well. So I, for one, will definitely be grinding on this game mode over the next week to see how well I can rank for week 1. Hopefully you guys get involved as well. If you yourself are getting involved, you know, leave a comment down below sort of saying how you've been getting on so far, any sort of big results you've had, any big losses like my 5-0. I think that might be one of the most heavy defeats so far. It's my own fault. I went all out when I was 2-0 down, but who cares, right? It's all fun at the end of the day. If you do want to get involved, I've left a link down below. Again, I have no affiliation at all with FM Base or Zealand, so again, I'm being completely honest here. I think it's really fun, and it should be definitely something that we could, you know, use as a community to kind of grow that competitive side of the game, which is something that is really missing. Obviously you have your sort of tournaments and stuff like that happen, but there's no consistent sort of, I just want to jump in and play a few competitive games and it be ranked. So I think this is definitely a massive step forward for sort of FM there, even if it is non-affiliated with the actual Sports Interactive themselves. I think this is genuinely one of the better things that has came out of FM over the last few years. So big shout out to the guys at FM Base in Zealand and the rest of the team that were all behind this. I've left a link down below if you do want to get involved. Again, leave a comment down below letting me know how you get on, any questions. There are a frequently asked questions page over on the baserivals.com. That should answer any of your questions. If not, obviously Zealand and FM Base are available on Twitter. Links, as always, are down below. Thank you guys very much for watching. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I'll see you next time. Peace.